What if I told you that the biggest obstacle standing between you and everything you want in life isn't your circumstances, your background, or even your current skills? What if the thing holding you back is something so subtle, so ingrained in how you think, that you don't even realize it's there? By the end of this video, you're going to discover the one mindset hack that separates people who achieve extraordinary things from those who stay stuck in mediocrity forever. I'm talking about a psychological shift so powerful that once you truly understand it, you'll never see challenges the same way again. This isn't about positive thinking or visualization. This is about rewiring the fundamental way your brain processes obstacles and opportunities. And here's the crazy part. Most people go their entire lives without ever making this shift. Think about someone you admire who seems unstoppable. Maybe it's an entrepreneur who built something from nothing, an athlete who dominated their sport, or even someone in your personal life who just seems to make things happen. What you're seeing isn't superhuman ability or extraordinary luck. You're witnessing the result of this specific mindset, hack in action. The truth is, we're all walking around with invisible chains. These chains aren't made of metal or locked with keys. They're made of thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions we've carried for so long that they feel like absolute truth. But what if everything you believed about your limitations was just a story you've been telling yourself? Here's what's fascinating about human psychology. Your brain is designed to keep you safe, not to help you thrive. Every time you think about trying something new, pushing beyond your comfort zone, or pursuing a bigger goal, your brain immediately starts calculating all the ways you could fail. It's not being mean to you, it's trying to protect you. But in our modern world, this protection mechanism has become a prison. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine two people applying for the same dream job. Person A looks at the requirements and thinks, I only meet 70% of these qualifications. I shouldn't waste their time or mine. Person B sees the exact same requirements and thinks, I meet 70% of these qualifications. I wonder what I could learn about the other 30% and how my unique experience might bring value they haven't even considered yet. Same situation, same facts, completely different outcomes. The difference isn't talent, experience, or connections. It's the lens through which they view possibility. This brings us to the mindset hack that changes everything. I call it the growth gap reframe. Instead of seeing the gap between where you are and where you want to be as evidence of why you can't get there, you start seeing it as a roadmap of exactly what you need to learn and develop. Most people look at successful individuals and think, they're so lucky, or they have advantages I don't have, or I could never do that. But here's what they're really seeing. They're looking at someone who has closed the gaps that they themselves haven't closed yet. Every skill, every connection, every piece of knowledge that seems so impressive was once a gap that person had to bridge. The unstoppable mindset doesn't eliminate fear or uncertainty. It transforms your relationship with them. Instead of seeing fear as a stop sign, you start recognizing it as GPS coordinates. Fear is literally your nervous system telling you, this matters to you. This could change your life. Pay attention. Think about it this way. You never feel afraid of things that don't matter to you. You don't get nervous about becoming the world's best accordion player, unless becoming the world's best accordion player is actually something you care about. Fear is information. It's pointing you toward the things that could transform your reality. But here's where most people get it wrong. They think courage means not feeling afraid. That's not courage. That's just not caring enough about the outcome. Real courage is feeling the fear and recognizing it as confirmation that you're moving in the right direction. Now let's talk about how to actually implement this mindset hack in your daily life. It starts with changing the questions you ask yourself. Instead of asking, what if I fail? Start asking, what if I succeed beyond my wildest expectations? And what would I need to learn to handle that level of success? Instead of asking, "Am I good enough?" ask, "What would I need to develop to become the person who deserves this opportunity?" Instead of asking, "What if people judge me?" ask, "What if people are inspired by my courage to go after what I want?" The quality of your life is determined by the quality of the questions you consistently ask yourself. Change the questions, and you'll change your entire trajectory. Here's another crucial element. Start collecting evidence that supports your growth rather than evidence that supports your limitations. Your brain is like a detective, always looking for clues to support whatever case you're trying to make. If you're building a case for why you can't achieve something, you'll find plenty of evidence. If you start building a case for why you can figure it out, you'll be amazed at what you discover. Every time you learn something new, every time you push through resistance, every time you surprise yourself with what you're capable of, file that away as evidence. You're literally rewiring your brain to see possibility instead of limitation. But let's address the elephant in the room. Some of you are thinking, "This sounds nice, but you don't know my situation. You don't know what I'm dealing with." And you're right. I don't know your specific circumstances, but I do know this. Throughout history, people have overcome circumstances far more challenging than yours and mine. Not because they were special, but because they refused to let their circumstances define their possibilities. The unstoppable mindset doesn't deny reality. It just refuses to accept current reality as permanent reality. There's a huge difference between acknowledging where you are and accepting that where you are is where you'll always be. Here's a practical exercise that will help you embody this mindset shift. Every day for the next week, identify one thing you've been avoiding because you don't think you're ready, qualified, or capable enough. Then ask yourself this question. What's the smallest step I could take toward this today that would teach me something valuable, regardless of the outcome? Maybe you want to start a business but think you need more experience. The smallest step might be having a conversation with someone who's already doing what you want to do. Maybe you want to improve your health but think you're too out of shape to start. The smallest step might be taking a 10-minute walk and paying attention to how it makes you feel. The magic happens when you realize that taking action creates clarity and confidence, not the other way around. You don't build confidence by thinking about doing things. You build confidence by doing things, learning from them, and proving to yourself that you can handle whatever comes up. This is how unstoppable people think differently. They don't wait until they feel ready. They use action as the tool to become ready. They understand that the version of themselves capable of achieving their goals doesn't exist yet. They have to create that person through consistent growth and challenge. As we head into 2026, the world is changing faster than ever before. The people who will thrive aren't necessarily the ones with the most resources or the best starting positions. They're the ones who can adapt, learn, and grow faster than the rate of change around them. The mindset hack I've shared with you today, the growth gap reframe, isn't just about achieving goals. It's about becoming someone who sees opportunity where others see obstacles, who finds lessons where others find excuses, and who creates possibilities where others see dead ends. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. Every success story started with someone who had no idea what they were doing, but decided to figure it out anyway. The only real difference between where you are now and where you want to be is the decision to start closing the gaps, one day at a time. Your future self is counting on the decisions you make today. The question isn't whether you're capable of becoming unstoppable. The question is whether you're willing to embrace the discomfort of growth and the uncertainty of possibility. If this video has shifted something in how you think about your own potential, I want to hear about it in the comments below. Share one gap you're going to start closing this week. And if you're ready to dive deeper into transforming your mindset, make sure to subscribe, because we're just getting started on this journey together. The unstoppable version of you is waiting. The only question is, when will you decide to meet them? So now after you hopefully get it, I would say we see us at the next video where you can find and solve a next problem of your mind. Bye-bye.